seated. Boys asleep.
They will be soon.
Right now, for a fair summer.
Aye. It's fresh. Just baked it today.
Thank you. Elizabeth, if the crop is good, I'll buy it George Hughes after. How would that please you?
Aye, it would.
I mean to please you, Elizabeth.
I know it, John.
Are you well today?
You come so late. I thought you'd gone to Salem this afternoon.
Why? I have no business to say.
Mary Warren's there today.
Why do you let her? You better let her go anymore.
I couldn't stop her.
It's a fault. It is a fault. Listen, you're the mistress here, not Mary Warren.
She frightened all my strength away.
How may that mouse frighten
It
you?
is a mouse no more. I forbid her to go to Salem, and she raises up her chin like the daughter of a prince and tells me, Goody Proctor, I must go to Salem. I am an official of the court.
Court? Well, what court?
Aye, it is a proper court they have now. They've sent 4 judges out of Boston, and with weighty magistrates, and at the head sits the deputy governor of the province.
She's mad.
I would to God she were, John. There be 14 people arrested now. And the court have power to hang them too, she says.
It is a black mischief.
Aye. The deputy governor promises a hanging if they'll not confess, John. The town's gone wild, I think. She speak of Abigail and thought you were a saint to hear her. Abigail brings the other girls into court, and where she walks, the crowd will part like the sea for Israel. And folks are brought before them, and if they scream and howl and fall to the floor, the person's left in jail for bewitching them.
How can she do such a thing?
John, I think you must go to Salem. Let you go to Abigail.
I can't. It is a fraud. It is surely a fraud.
Let you go to Ezekiel Cheever. He knows you well. Tell him what she told you in her uncle's house last week. She told you it had not to do with witchcraft, did she not?
She did. She did.
I think you must go to Salem, John. Let you go tonight.
I'll think on it.
John, you cannot keep it. The court must be told.
I know I cannot keep it, and I say I'll think on it.
Good. Then let you think on it.
I'm only trying to prove what she told me, Elizabeth. The girl's a saint now. I think it not to be easy to prove she's fraud. Especially with the whole town gone so silly. She told me in a room alone, and I have no proof for it.
You were alone with her?
For a moment alone,
Why then, it is not as you've told me.
For a moment, I say. The others come in soon after.
Do as you wish then.
Oh, woman, I'll not have your suspicion anymore.
John, I have no...
I'll not have it.
Then let you not earn it.
You doubt me yet?
John, if it were not Abigail that you must go to her, would you falter now? I think not.
Now look here.
I see what I see, John.
Do not judge me more, Elizabeth. I have good reason to think before I charge fraud at Abigail. And I say I'll think on it. I forgot Abigail.
And I.
I'll spare me! You forget nothing and forgive nothing. Learn charity, women. I've gone tiptoe in this house all 7 months since she is gone. And I have not moved from there to there without I think to please you. But still, an everlasting fear marches around your heart. I cannot speak what I doubt. Every moment just judge for lies. As I come into a court and when I walk in this house.
John, you are not open with me. First you say you saw her with her
I'll
crowd,
take
and
my
now you
honesty.
say-
No more, Elizabeth.
John, I'm only
No
trying to-
more! I should have roared you down the first time you told me your suspicion. But I will today. I like a Christian, I confess. Confess! Some dream I must have had that day I had seen you as God. But you're not. You're not, and let you remember it. That you sometimes look for the goodness in me and judge me not.
John, I do not judge you. It is the magistrate that sits in your heart that judges you. I never thought you but a goodly man, only somewhat bewildered.
Oh, Elizabeth, your justice would freeze beer. How do you go to Salem after this? Do you mock me? All of you, you're daring me in this house again!
I'm sick, Mr. Parker. Pray hurt me not. The proceedings all day, sir. My instinct.
What are these proceedings? When will we proceed to keep my house? As you are paid £9 a year to do so, and my wife not wholly well.
I made a gift for you, Dignity Proctor. A
true. There'll be 14 women arrested.
No, sir. There'll be 39 now.
Why, she's weeping. What ails you, child?
Billy Osborne will hang.
Hang. Hang, you say. The deputy governor will permit it.
He must have sentenced her. But not Sarah Good, for Sarah Good confessed, you see?
Confess to what?
That she sometimes made a compact with Lucifer and wrote her name in his black book with her blood and bound herself to torment Christians till God's thrown down and we must all worship hell forevermore.
Surely you know what a jabber she is. Did you tell
Mr.
her?
Proctor, in open court she choked us all to death.
How choked you?
She sent her spirit out.
Oh, Mary, surely.
She tried to kill me many times, Biddy Proctor.
Why, I never heard you mention that before.
I never knew it before. I never knew anything before. When she come into that court, I said to myself, I must not accuse this woman, for she's so very old and poor and sleep in ditches. But then she sit there, denying, and I feel a misty coldness climbing up my back, and the skin on my skull begin to creep. And I cannot breathe air, and there's a clamp around my neck, and I hear a voice, a screaming voice, and it were my voice, and I remember everything she done to me.
Now, what did she do to you?
She tried to kill me many times, so many times she come to this very door, begging bread and a cup of cider. And mark this, every time I turned her away empty-handed, she mumbled.
Mumbled. She may mumble if she's hungry.
Aye, but what does she mumble? You must remember, Biddy Proctor, last month, a Monday, I think, she walked away, and I thought my gut would burst for 2 days after. You must remember it, Biddy Proctor.
Why, I do, I think.
And so I said that to Judge Hathorne, and he said, Biddy Osborne, what curse do you mumble that this girl must fall sick after turning you away? And she says, why, Your Excellency, no curse at all. I only say my commandments. I hope I may say my commandments, says she.
And that's an upright answer.
Aye, but then Judge Hathorne says to her, recite for us your commandments. And of all time, she couldn't say a single one. She never knew no commandments, and they had her in a flat lie.
So condemned her.
They must, when she condemned herself.
What is the proof? What proof?
I told you the proof. It's hard proof. Hard as rock, the judges say.
Mary Warren, you will not be going to court again.
I must tell you, sir, I'll be gone every day now. I'm amazed you do not see what weighty work we do.
Oh, what weighty work you do. It's strange work for a Christian girl to hang on a woman.
But they'll not hang if they confess. Surrogate will only sit in jail sometime. And here's a marvel for you to think on. Biddy Good is pregnant.
Pregnant? Are they mad? The woman's near to 60.
They had Dr. Griggs examine her, and she's full to the brim. And smoking a pipe all these years, and no husband either. But she's safe, thank God. For they'll not hurt the innocent child. But I'm amazed you do not see it, sir. It's God's work we do. So I must tell you, sir, I'll be gone every day for some time now. I'm an official of the court, they
All
say.
official,
I'll
you.
not stand a whipping anymore. No, the devil's losing Salem, Mr.
Oh,
Judge.
what
I
the
said
devil?
no whipping!
I am accused.
Somewhat mentioned. But I said, I never see no sign you set your spirit to hurt nobody, and seeing as I do live so closely to you, they dismissed it.
Who accused me?
Cannot say it, I'm bound by law. I just hope you'll not be so sarcastical no more. 4 judges and the king's deputy sat with us to dinner but an hour ago. I'll have you speak civilly to me from this out.
Go to bed.
I'll not be ordered to bed, Mr. Proctor. I'm 18 and a woman, however soon.
You wish to sit up? Then sit up.
I wish to go to bed.
Good night then.
Good night.
Well, the noose is up.
There'll be no news.
She wants me dead, John. I knew it all week it would come to this.
Sit down.
She wants me dead, John. You know it.
I say sit down. You must be wise, Elizabeth.
Oh, indeed.
Fear nothing. I'll find Ezekiel Cheever and I'll tell him she sent her all sport.
John, with so many in the jail, I think more than Cheever's help is needed now. Would you favor me this? Go to Abigail.
What have I to say to Abigail?
John, grant me this. You have a faulty understanding of young girls. There is a promise made in
Oh,
any
what
threat.
promise?
Spoke or silent. The promise is surely made, and she may dote on it now. I'm sure she does. And she thinks to kill me, and then take my place. It's her dearest hope, John, I know it. goody-good that sleeps in ditches, nor Osborne drunk and half-witted. There'd be such a danger in calling out a farmer's wife. She thinks to kill me, John.
She cannot think it.
John, have you ever shown her someone to pretend? She may not pass you in the church, but you will blush.
Blush for my sin.
I think she sees another meaning in that blush.
What see you? What see you, Elizabeth?
I think you'd be somewhat ashamed, for I am there, and she's so close.
Wouldn't really know me. Were I stone, I would have cried for shame to someone.
Then go and tell her she's a whore. Whatever promise she may send, break it, John. Break it.
Good then. I'll go.
Oh, how unwillingly!
Well, I'll curse her hotter than all the cinder in hell. If you grudge me not my anger.
Your anger? I'm only trying to...
Am I so base? Do you truly think me base?
I never call you base.
Then how do you charge me such a promise? A promise that a stallion piece of mare I gave that girl.
Then why do you anger with me when I bid you break
because it speaks deceit. And I'm honest. And I'll plead no more. Because I can see now your spirits twist around in every single air of my life. And I will never tear it free.
You'll tear it free when you come to know that I will be your only wife for no life at all. She hasn't yarn you yet, John Proctor, and you know it well. Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Howard.
I hope I do not startle you. No, it is only that we have no horse.
Hi, Elizabeth.
You're not off to bed yet, I hope.
No. We're not used to visitors after dark. You surely are welcome here. Will you sit down?
I will. Let you sit, good wife Proctor.
Will you drink cider, sit down?
No, it rebels my stomach, and I have further traveling yet to do tonight. Will you sit, sir? I'll not keep you long, but I do have business with you.
This is the court.
No, I come of my own, outside of the authority of the court. I do not know if you are aware, but your wife's name is mentioned somewhat.
Aye, we know it. Our Mary Warren told us that we're entirely amazed.
I'm a stranger here, as you know. And as such, in my ignorance, I find it hard to place judgment upon those that come accused. And so this afternoon, and now tonight, I go from house to house. I come now from Rebecca Nurse. Rebecca's charged? God forbid such a woman be charged. She is, however, mentioned somewhat. I hope you do not believe that such a woman trafficked with the devil. Woman, it is possible.
Surely, you do not think so.
These are strange times, mister. No man can any longer doubt the forces of the dark are gathered in monstrous attack upon this village. There is too much evidence now to deny it. You will agree, sir?
I have no knowledge of that line. I think it'd be so pious a woman can be secretly a devil's bitch after Sunday years such good prayer.
Aye, but the devil is a wise one. You cannot deny it. But Rebecca is far from charged, and I know she will not be. I thought to put some questions as to the Christian character of our house, if you'll permit me.
You have no fear of questions, sir.
Good then. In the book of record that Mr. Paris keeps, I note that you are rarely present in church on the Sabbath.
No, sir. You're mistaken.
26 times in 17 months, sir. You must call that rare. Can you tell me why you're so absent?
Mr. Hell, I never knew I must account for that man, for I stay at home or at church. My wife was sick this winter.
Aye, I have heard it. But you, why did you not come alone?
When I could, I did come. When I could not, I prayed in this house.
Mr. Proctor, your house is not a church. Surely your theology tells you this.
Aye, it does. It also tells you that a man may pray to God without he have golden candlesticks upon his altar.
What golden candlesticks?
Since the church were built, there were pewter candlesticks. Francis Nurse had made them. Never a sweeter hand had touched the metal. Then Paris came. For 20 weeks he preached nothing but golden candlesticks until he had them. And so I labored the earth, from the dawn of day to the blink of night. I tell you true, sir, when I see my money glaring at that man's elbows as I pray to heaven, well, it hurt my prayer, sir. It hurt my prayer. I think sometimes the man dreams of cathedrals, not clapboard meeting houses.
Aye, but a Christian on Sunday must be in church. Tell me, you have 3 children?
Aye, boys.
And how comes it that only 2 are baptized?
I did not let Mr. Paris lay his hand on my pure baby. I see no light of God in man, and I'll not conceal it.
Mr. Proctor, I must tell you,
What's your suspicion?
No, I have no.
I nailed the roof on that church, and I hung the door high.
Oh, did you? That's a good sign then.
May have been that I may be too quick to bring the man to book. But surely we do not desire the destruction of religion here. It's in your mind, is it not?
Well, there is a softness in your record, sir. A softness.
I think we have been too hard on Mr. Paris. I think so, but surely we never loved the devil here.
Do you know your commandments, Elizabeth?
I surely do. There be no mark of blame upon my life. I am a covenanted Christian woman.
And you, sir?
I am sure I do, sir.
Let you repeat them then, if you will.
The commandments. Thou shalt not kill.
Aye.
Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image. Thou shalt keep the name of the Lord in vain. Thou shalt have no other God before me. Thou shalt remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. Thou shalt honor thy father and mother. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image.
You said that twice, sir.
Aye.
Adultery, John.
Aye. You see, sir, between the two of us, we do know them quite well. I think it'd be a small fault.
Theology, sir, is a fortress. No crack in a fortress may be accounted small.
You don't have any love for Satan in this house, Mr.
I pray it. I pray it dearly. I bid you good night.
Mr. Hale, I think you are suspecting me somewhat, are you not?
Goody Proctor, I do not come to judge. My only duty is to add what I may to the godly wisdom of the court. I wish you both good health and good fortune. Good night, sir.
I think you must tell him, John.
What's that?
Will you tell him?
I have no witness, and I cannot prove it. Only that my word be taken. But I know that the children's sickness had not to do with witchcraft.
Not do
Which
it.
the Paris discovered them sporting in the woods, and they were startled and they took sick.
Who told you this?
My Abigail Williams told me.
Abigail Williams told you it had naught to do with witchcraft.
Aye.
Why have you kept this?
I never knew the world had gone so daft with this nonsense until tonight.
Nonsense! I myself have examined Tituba, Saragood, and numerous others who have all confessed themselves to witchcraft. They have confessed it.
Why not? They must hang to deny it. They're them that will hang to anything before they will die. What would you say to that?
I have considered. And you would go before the court with this.
I've not reckoned going to court. But if I must, I will.
Do you falter here?
I don't fault about anything. I only wonder if my court, the story would be credited in such court. I do wonder on it. If such a steady-minded minister as you, Mr. Hale, with suspicion of such a woman, who's never lied, and cannot, and the world knows she cannot, I may falter somewhat, and I am no fool.
But you be open with me, Mr. Proctor, for I have heard a rumor which troubles me. It is said that you hold no belief that there may even be witches in the world. Is this true?
I know not what I've said, only that I may say it. I've wondered if there be witches in the world, but I do not believe they come amongst us now.
Then you do not believe that there are witches in...
No. The Bible speaks of them, and I cannot deny them.
And you, woman?
I cannot believe it.
Elizabeth, you bewilder him.
I cannot think that the devil may own a woman's soul when she keep an upright way as I have. I am a good woman, I know it. And if you think that the devil may own a woman's soul, and only do good work in the world, then I must tell you, sir, I do not believe it.
But surely you do believe that there are
She believes in the gospel, sir. Every word.
Question Abigail Williams about the gospel, not myself.
She does not mean to doubt the gospel. I do not think so. To be a Christian house, or a Christian house.
God keep you both. Let the third child be baptized quickly. Go you without fail each Sunday
John!
Why?
Josh, what's the matter?
They take my wife, and it's Rebecca.
Rebecca's in jail.
Aye, she will come and take her in his wagon. We've only now come from the jail and they'll not even let us in to see them.
Why, they've surely...
Court.
Though our hearts may break, Mr. Nurse, we cannot flinch. These are new times, sir. There's a misty plot afoot so subtle, it should be criminal to cling to old respects and ancient friendships. The devil is out in Salem, and we dare not quail to follow wherever the accusing finger points.
I mean, such a woman murdered children.
Man, remember, until an hour before the devil fell, God thought him beautiful in heaven.
I never said my wife were a witch. I only said she was reading books, Mr. Hale.
Exactly what complaint were made against your wife, Mr. Corey?
That bloody mongrel Walcott charged her. You see, he bought a pig of my wife 4 or 5 years ago, and the pig died soon after. So he come dancing in for his money back, so my Martha, she says to him, Walcott, if you haven't the wit to feed a pig properly, not lift on many. And from this day, he barges into the court and claims that he cannot keep a pig for more than 4 weeks because my Martha bewitched him with her books.
Good evening, Cheever.
Mr. Proctor. Evening all. Mr. Hale.
Hope you not come on business of the court.
I do, Proctor, I'm a clerk of the court now, you know.
It's a pity, Ezekiel, that an honest tailor might have gone to heaven. You must burn in hell. You'll burn for this, you know it?
Oh, Giles, you know yourself I must do as I'm told. You surely know it. And I'd as lief you not be sending me to hell. I tell you, I like not the sound of it. Now, Mr. Proctor, how heavy be the law, and all its tonnage I do carry on my back tonight, I have a warrant for your wife.
You said you were not charged.
I know nothing at it. When was she charged?
I'm given 16 more tonight, sir, and she is one.
Why, who charged her?
Why, Abigail Williams charged her.
What proof?
Mr. Proctor, I'm given little time. The court bid me search your house, but I like not to search a man's house. So if you'll hand me any puppets your wife may keep here.
Puppets.
Yeah, I never kept no puppets, not since I were a girl.
I spy a puppet, Kitty Proctor.
Oh. Why, this is Mary's.
Would you please to give it to me?
Has the court discovered a text in puppets now?
Do you keep any others in this house?
No. Nor this one either till tonight. What signifies a puppet?
Well, they say it may signify that. Now, woman, would you please to come?
She will not. Confess Mary.
No, I forbid to leave her from my sight.
You're out of sight, out of mind, Elizabeth. Confess Mary, Elizabeth.
What signifies the puppet, Mr. Cheever?
Well, they say it may signify that. Right. This.
What's there?
It is a needle. Herrick, it is a needle.
What signifies a needle?
Or this go hard with the Proctor. Hide my doubts, but this, sir, is calamity. You see it, sir, is a needle.
Why, what meaning has it?
The girl, the Williams girl, Abigail Williams. She sat down to dinner tonight at Reverend Paris's house. Then, without word nor warning, she falls to the ground like some struck beast, screaming a scream that a bull would weep to hear. And when Mr. Paris go to save her, he pulls out a needle stuck 2 inches into her belly. And when he demanded how she come so stabbed, she testified it were your wife's familiar spirit pushed it in.
Why, she done it herself. Hope you're not taking this as proof, mister.
Well, 'tis hard proof. I find here a poppet Goody Proctor keeps, and stuck 2 inches into the belly is a needle.
Now, here now, Mary. How did this puppet come into my house?
I think it is mine, sir.
This puppet. This puppet. Is
Is
it
it yours?
It is, sir.
Then how does it come in my house?
I made it in the court and gave it to Goody Proctor to make.
Now, sir, do you have it?
Mary Warren, a needle found stuck in his puppet.
I meant no harm by it, sir.
You stuck the needle yourself.
I did, sir.
What say you now, then?
Child, are you certain that this be your natural memory? Could it be that even now, someone conjures you to say this?
Hardly, why no. I'm entirely
What
myself, I
signifies
think.
a needle?
Yes, Susanna Walcott. She saw me sewing in the court. Better yet, Abby saw me sewing. She sat next to me.
Bid him out. Mr. Hale, his mind is surely settled now. Bid him out.
Abigail found stabbed tonight.
I meant no harm by it.
You heard it.
Out with you!
Oh, Proctor, you dare not touch the warrant.
I say out with you!
You've ripped the deputy governor.
I'll damn the deputy governor! I say out of my house!
Mr. Proctor.
Now get you gone, you're a broken minister!
Proctor, if she is innocent...
If she is innocent, why do you never wonder if Paris or Abigail be innocent? Is the accuser always holy now? Will they clean this morning as blesses God's fingers? I'll tell you what's walking soon. Vengeance is walking soon. So we always were in this little town. So now the little crazy children are jangling the keys of the kingdom, and common vengeance writes the law. I will not give my wife to vengeance.
Proctor, the court is just.
No. I'll punch his path. God will not let you wash your hands of this.
John, I think I must go with
You will not go.
I have 9 men outside, John. You cannot keep her. The law binds me. I cannot budge.
Will you see her taken?
John, I must go with them. Mary, there's bread enough for the morning. You'll bake in the afternoon. Help Mr. Proctor as if you were his daughter. You owe me that much, and much more. Speak nothing of witchcraft to the children. It'll only frighten them.
Oh, Elizabeth, I will bring you home. I will bring you soon.
Oh, John, bring me soon.
Fear nothing. I will follow you on that court.
I will fear nothing.
Herrick! Herrick, don't chain her! Daddy, man, I say don't chain her!
And yet silent, minister? It is fraud. You know it is fraud. What keeps you, man?
I'll surely pay you, Herrick. I'll pay you!
In God's name, John, I must bind them all. Now let you keep inside this house till I'm gone.
Out of my sight!
Charity, Proctor, charity. What I've heard in her favor, I'm not afraid to testify in court. God help me, I cannot judge her guilty or innocent. I know not. Only this consider. The world goes mad, and it profit nothing you should lay the cause to the vengeance of a little girl.
Out of my sight, Mr. Ham. Though you be ordained in God's own tears, you are a coward now.
I cannot think God be so grandly provoked by such a petty cause. The jails are packed. A greatest judges sit in Salem now, and hangings promised. Think on cause proportionate. Whether some murder done, perhaps, and never brought to light. Abomination, some secret blasphemy that stinks to heaven. Think on cause, man, as you help me to discover it. For there is your way, and there is your only way, when such confusion strikes upon the world. That you counsel among yourselves. Think on your village, and what might have drawn from heaven such thunderous wrath upon you all. I shall pray God open up your eyes.
I never heard the murder done in Salem.
Leave me, Francis. Leave me.
John, tell me. Are we lost?
Go home, Giles. We'll speak on it tomorrow.
Let you think on it. We'll come early, eh?
Aye. Go along.
Good night, then.
Mr. Proctor, surely they'll let her come home once they're given proper evidence.
You will come to the court with me, Mary Warren. You will tell it in the court.
I cannot. They'll turn on me.
You will tell that court how the public come into my house and who stuck the needle in it.
Abby will kill me for saying that. She'll charge lechery on you, Mr. Proctor.
She's told you.
I've known it, sir.
Good then. Your saintliness is done with. Now we will slide together into our pit, and you will tell that court what you know.
No, I cannot.
My wife will not die for me. I will bring your goodness into your mouth. That goodness will not die for me.
No, I cannot.
Make
I
your
cannot. They'll turn on
Make
me.
your
No,
peace!
No, I cannot.
Now heaven and hell grab on our backs. Now our old pretense is away. Now make your peace! I must speak with you, Abigail.
How do you come?
Friendly.
I don't like the woods that night. Pray, do you stand closer? I knew it must be you. When I heard the pebbles on the window, before I opened up my eyes, I knew. I thought you would come a good time sooner.
I thought to come many times.
Why didn't you? I'm so alone in the world now.
Are you? I'm told people ride 100 miles to see your face these days.
I
then you're troubled.
Have you come to mock me?
No, no. I only hear that you go to the tavern every night and play shuffleboard with the deputy governor. And they give you cider.
I've once or twice played the shovelboard, but I have no joy in it.
Surprised at you. I thought to find you gave this. I told the troop boys go step for step wherever you walk these days.
Aye, but I have only lewd looks from the boys.
You like that not?
I cannot bear lewd looks no more, John. My spirit's changed entirely. I ought to be given godly looks when I suffer for them as I do.
Oh, how do you suffer, Abby?
Why, look at my leg. I'm holes all over from the damn needles and pins. And the jab your wife gave me's not yet healed either, you know.
Oh, it isn't.
I think sometimes she pricks it open again while I sleep.
Ah.
And George Jacobs, he comes again and again and raps me with his stick, the same spot every night this week.
George Jacobs is in jail all this month.
Thank God he is, and bless the day he finally hangs and lets me sleep in peace again. Oh, John, the world's so full of hypocrites. I'm told they pray in jail. They all pray in jail.
They may not pray.
And torture me in my bed while sacred words are coming from their mouths? Oh, it will need God himself to cleanse this town properly.
Abby, do you mean to cry? It's still others then.
If I live, if I'm not murdered, I surely will, until the last hypocrite is dead.
And there's no good.
Aye, there is one. You are good.
Am I? How am I good?
Why, you taught me goodness. Therefore you were good. It were a fire you walked me through, John, and all my ignorance was burned away. It were a fire, John. We lay in fire. And from that night I knew no woman dare call me wicked, for I knew my answer. I used to weep for my sins when the wind lifted up my skirts, and blush for shame because some old Rebecca called me loose. And then you burned my ignorance away. As bare as some December tree, I saw them all, walking like saints to church, running to feed the sick, and hypocrites in their hearts. But God gave me the strength to call them liars, and God made men listen to me, and by God I will scrub the world clean for the love of him. Oh, John, I will make you such a wife when the world is white again. You will be amazed to see me every day, a light of heaven. Why are you cold?
My wife goes to trial this morning, Abigail.
Your wife?
Surely you knew of it.
I do remember it now. Is she well?
As well as she may be 36 days in that place.
You said you came friendly.
I come to tell you I will duty you tomorrow night court, Abby. I will not take you by surprise, but only give you good time to think what you should do to save yourself.
Save myself?
If you do not free my wife, I am set and bound to ruin you.
How ruin me?
I have rocky proof of documents that you knew that Polly were none of my wives, and that you bade Mary Warren.
I bade Mary Warren?
Well, you know what you do. You were not so mad.
Oh, hypocrites, have they won you too? Why do you let them send you?
I warn you, Abby.
They send you, they steal your
I
honesty.
found my honesty.
No, this is your wife pleading, your envious, sniveling wife. This is Martha Corey's voice, Rebecca's voice. You are no hypocrite.
I will prove you for the fraud you are.
And if they ask you why Abigail would ever do so murderous a deed, what will you tell?
I will tell them why.
What will you tell? You will confess to fornication in the court?
If you have it so I will tell it. Now hear this. Can you still hear? Oh, listen to me. You will tell that court that you have blind spirits, and that you cannot see them anymore, and you will never cry with your ever again, or I will make you famous for the whore you are!
Never in this world! I know you, John! You are at this very moment singing secret hallelujahs that your wife will hang!
You mad, you murderous bitch!
Oh, how hard it is when pretense falls! But it falls! It falls! You have done your duty by her. I hope it is your last hypocrisy. I pray next time you come with sweeter news for me. I know you will, now that your duty is done. Good night, John. Fear not. Tomorrow I will save you. From yourself I will save